High up in the mountains near Madrid, there's a huge building that casts a big shadow. This isn't just any building, it's a monumental structure that has stood the test of time, witnessing centuries of history unfold around it. It's called El Escorial, and it's a really big monument. But it's not just its size that makes it impressive. The sheer scale of its architecture, the intricacy of its design, and the stories embedded in its walls make it a true marvel. It whispers stories of kings and queens, battles and beliefs. Each corner, each room, each stone has a tale to tell. From the grand halls to the quiet chapels, the essence of history is palpable. El Escorial is more than just a building. It shows how powerful Spain used to be. It stands as a testament to the might and influence of the Spanish Empire during its golden age, reflecting the ambitions and dreams of its rulers. It's a mix of amazing architecture and strong religious feelings. The blend of Renaissance and Herrerian styles creates a unique aesthetic, while the religious significance of the site adds a layer of spiritual depth. When you walk on the old stone floors, you can almost hear echoes of history in the big rooms. The footsteps of monks, the whispers of royalty, and the prayers of the faithful seem to linger in the air. It feels like you're surrounded by the past, like you can almost touch the lives of the many people who walked these halls. The walls seem to breathe with the memories of those who lived, worked, and worshipped here. Kings, queens, monks, and artists. Their stories are part of El Escorial, just waiting for you to discover them. Each portrait, each statue, each piece of artwork is a window into a different era, a different life. Today, El Escorial is like a time machine, letting us see how grand and exciting Spain was a long time ago. It's a place where the past and present coexist, offering a glimpse into the grandeur of a bygone era while still being very much alive with the footsteps of today's visitors. It's 1557. Europe is in the midst of political and religious upheaval. The Protestant Reformation has shaken the foundations of the Catholic Church, and the continent is embroiled in wars and conflicts. Amidst this turmoil, one man stands at the center of power and faith. King Philip II of Spain just won a big battle against France. This victory was not just a military triumph, but also a significant moment for the Catholic faith. Philip saw his success as a divine sign, a testament to his role as a defender of the faith. He felt really thankful and wanted to do something special to honor St. Lawrence. St. Lawrence, a Christian martyr, was revered for his unwavering faith and sacrifice. Philip's devotion to St. Lawrence was profound, and he sought to create a lasting tribute. That's how El Escorial was born, from a promise made during a battle. The idea was to build a monumental complex that would serve multiple purposes: a royal palace, a monastery, a church, and a mausoleum. It was an ambitious project that would symbolize the unity of faith and power. King Philip, one of the most powerful rulers in Europe, wanted more than just a church. He envisioned El Escorial as a center of learning and culture, a place where scholars could study and preserve knowledge. It was to be a beacon of Catholicism and a testament to his reign. He wanted to show everyone how strong his faith was, like a bright light for the Catholic religion. The church within El Escorial was designed to inspire awe and reverence, with its grand architecture and intricate details. It was a place where the divine and the earthly met. El Escorial was meant to show the glory of God and how important the Spanish royal family was. The complex was a reflection of the Habsburg dynasty's power and influence, a symbol of their divine right to rule. It was a statement to the world that Spain was the defender of the Catholic faith. Philip's father, Charles V, had died in a monastery. Charles V was a significant figure in European history, having ruled over a vast empire. His death in a monastery was a testament to his faith and humility, and it left a lasting impression on Philip. Philip remembered this and wanted El Escorial to be a big tomb for his family. He envisioned it as a place where his ancestors and descendants could rest in peace, surrounded by the symbols of their faith and legacy. It was a way to honor his father's memory and ensure the continuity of his dynasty. He wanted them to rest peacefully in the mountains. The serene location of El Escorial, nestled in the mountains, was chosen for its tranquility and beauty. It was a place where the royal family could find solace and reflection, away from the turmoil of the world. So El Escorial became many things at once: a church, a palace, a tomb, and a library, all in one amazing place. It stands today as a testament to King Philip II's vision and devotion, a symbol of the enduring legacy of faith, power, and culture that shaped the history of Spain and the world. El Escorial rises up from the ground like a giant rock, a monumental structure that commands attention from miles away. Its sheer size and presence are awe-inspiring, making it one of the most significant architectural feats of its time. It's really big and impressive, but it's also plain, without a lot of fancy decorations. The facade is made of plain granite, giving it a stark, almost austere appearance. This simplicity is intentional, reflecting the somber and serious nature of its purpose. This shows how serious King Philip was about his religion. King Philip II, who commissioned the building, was deeply devout. He wanted El Escorial to be a symbol of his faith and a testament to his commitment to the Catholic Church. Two men, Juan Bautista de Toledo and his student, Juan de Herrera, designed El Escorial. These architects were tasked with creating a building that was not only functional, but also a masterpiece of design. Their vision and skill brought El Escorial to life. It's a great example of Spanish Renaissance architecture. The design incorporates elements of classical Renaissance style, with its symmetry, proportion, and geometry, making it a prime example of this architectural movement in Spain. The building is shaped like a grill, to remember how St. Lawrence died. St. Lawrence was martyred by being roasted alive on a grill, and this shape serves as a poignant reminder of his sacrifice and the religious significance of the site. There are tall towers and long hallways that seem to whisper secrets. These features add to the mystique and grandeur of the building, making it feel like a place where history comes alive. Clever people built waterways to bring in water, and they even figured out how to prevent fires. The innovative water system was a marvel of engineering, ensuring that the building was not only beautiful, but also practical and safe. It's a really impressive building, showing how smart and creative people were back then. El Escorial stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring power of faith, art, and architecture. In the middle of El Escorial is the Basilica, with its big dome that you can see from far away. When you walk inside, it feels calm and peaceful. The light shines through the colorful windows, and it makes you feel small. King Philip came here to pray and think. The basilica is a little like St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. Philip wanted a church that was just as impressive. The big artwork behind the altar shows stories from the Bible, and the wooden seats are beautifully carved. It reminds us how important religion was and still is. Underneath the basilica, it's always a little dark. This is the royal crypt, where the kings and queens are buried. It's made of fancy marble and bronze. The air feels heavy with history. Each tomb is like a piece of art, telling the story of a king or queen's life. Philip's father, Charles V, is buried here. Philip II is here too, along with his wife and other Spanish royalty. Their names are written on the tombs and their stories are still remembered. This place shows that even kings and queens don't live forever. El Escorial isn't just about religion and royalty. It's also full of art and books. The library is a beautiful room with paintings on the ceiling and marble floors. It's full of thousands of books, some very old and rare. King Philip loved to read and learn. People used to study here, writing with their pens on animal skin. There are also many paintings by famous artists like Titian, El Greco, and Ribera. Their paintings are colorful and show what life was like back then. The library reminds us how important books and learning are. El Escorial has secret passageways and hidden rooms. These secret places tell us about the Spanish court and the people who lived there. Some people say there are tunnels connecting El Escorial to other palaces. They say the king used these tunnels to move around secretly. There are also stories about hidden rooms where people had secret meetings. We don't know if all the stories are true, but El Escorial definitely has secrets. The hidden passages and rooms show how complicated life was in the palace. People are still finding new secret places, which makes us wonder about what happened there long ago. It's been hundreds of years since King Philip built El Escorial, but it's still here. It's part of Spanish history. El Escorial shows how powerful the Spanish royal family was and how strong their faith was. It represents a time when Spain was very important in art, culture, and politics. But El Escorial is more than just history. Its beautiful architecture, art, and stories teach us about human creativity and how the world changes. El Escorial is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means it's important for everyone in the world. Visiting El Escorial is like traveling back in time. When you walk through the big courtyards and hallways, imagine King Philip walking there too. Imagine hearing people praying in the basilica and smelling the incense. Imagine people studying in the library, writing with their pens. Look at the amazing paintings and think about how talented the artists were. Visiting El Escorial is something you won't forget.